لا يسأم الإنسان من دعاء الخير. There's another human tendency. Some people, they love asking Allah for good things. Love, that's the only relationship they have with Allah. I'm making dua to Allah that I get that outfit. I'm making dua to Allah I get those sneakers. I'm making dua to Allah that, what's that new Nintendo thing that came out? The Switch. I'm making dua Switch for Eid, even before Eid. Ya Allah, make it Eid sooner. God, I need this. Making dua to Allah for stuff. All the time dua to Allah for stuff. And when you say, hey, is that the only stuff you make dua to Allah for? Yeah, what? I'm supposed to ask Allah, right? I'm being religious. You're religiously materialistic. Right? You're just asking Allah for stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. And, when you ask Allah for things like, Ya Allah, pass me in the test, Allah pass me in the test, and then you fail. Because only thing you ever asked Allah for was dunya related. And does Allah always give you dunya when you ask for it? No. So you don't get it. Then what happens? وَإِذَا مَسَّهُ الشَّرُّ فَيَئُوسٌ قَنُوطٌ. And as soon as Allah, because you're going to only ask Him for worldly things, and He won't give you, then you become void of hope, completely depressed. What's the point of dua anyway? I made dua and I still failed. I made dua and I didn't achieve what I was hoping to achieve. So what's the point of dua now? I tried it. It doesn't work for me. As a matter of fact, things are much better when I don't. I feel happier. I know how you feel happy. I get you. But this is another tendency we have. This is again our loss. وَإِذَا أَنْعَمْنَا عَلَى الْإِنسَانِ أَعْرَضَ وَنَأَى بِجَانِبِهِ وَإِذَا مَسَّهُ الشَّرُّ فَذُو دُعَاءٍ عَرِيضٍ. Another tendency. He says when we give the human being favor, he ignores, he turns away. Like life is good, who needs God? I've literally met people who've said, I have a good job, I'm healthy, I have a car, I have career, I'm happy with my family, I look good, I feel good, I have good money and whatever. Why do I need religion? Why do I need Him? I have everything I need. Religion is for people who need it. I don't need it. Allah says when I shower him with favor, He ignores me, turns to His side. And then Allah says, وَإِذَا مَسَّهُ الشَّرُّ. And then another kind of person, when harm hits them, فَذُو دُعَاءٍ عَرِيضٍ. Then he makes long, elaborate du'as, non-stop du'as. Now he's put in his place, so he comes back to Allah and starts making dua. Like Allah is describing the hypocrisy of it. This is the kind of person, when good times will come again, what's going to happen again? Well, I needed religion for that time, I can go back to my old state now. فَإِنْ أَعْرَضُوا فَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ عَلَيْهِمْ حَفِيظًا إِنْ عَلَيْكَ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ وَإِنَّا إِذَا أَذَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنَّا رَحْمَةً فَرِحَ بِهَا وَإِنْ تُصِبْهُمْ سَيِّئَةٌ بِمَا قَدَّمَتْ أَيْدِيهِمْ فَإِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ كَفُورٌ. Allah tells His Prophet ﷺ, if they ignore you, turn away from you, we haven't sent you to guard over them or watch over them. Your only job is to communicate a message. And if we make human beings taste any mercy from us, any even little bit, they get overjoyed. فَرِحَ بِهَا. Temporary happiness. And as soon as some calamity hits them because of their own sins, because of what they've done themselves, human beings then just tend to be extremely ungrateful. All the good that Allah has ever given them, forgotten. And of course, this is the tendency that we talked about previously in a previous discussion in Surah Al-Fajr. إِذَا مَبْتَلَاهُ فَأَكْرَمَهُ وَنَعَّمَهُ فَيَقُولُ رَبِّي أَكْرَمَنِ وَقَدْرَ عَلَيْهِ رِزْقَهُ فَيَقُولُ رَبِّي أَهَانًا. That when Allah gives him good, he says, Allah is really good to me. You know why I know Allah has honored me? Look at all the stuff He gave me. Look at all the stuff I have. This is an indication Allah loves me. And when Allah takes some of those things away, He says, God doesn't love me, man. God hates me. Look at what He put me through. Rabbi Ahanan. Some things are taken away from you and you're like, Allah, yeah, I don't know what He has against me. But He just loves putting me through misery. He just loves humiliating me. If this was the attitude of prophets, can you imagine? What would Nuh alayhi salam say about Allah every day for 950 years? Would he say, Rabbi Akraman or Rabbi Ahanan? One of the most noble messengers of Allah is insulted, made fun of, spit on, every day, for generations. If anybody had the right to say, Allah hates me, Allah is just putting me through a hard time, He loves humiliating me, it would have been someone like Nuh alayhi salam. He, Allah Azza wa Jal will describe, as one of Ulul Azmi min al-Rusul. One of the great resolved messengers, one of the most honored messengers. Why is it that your difficulty and mine that people put us in, or we put ourselves in, is translated into Allah put me in this. Allah humiliated me. You know? And the only way Allah is good to me is if my worldly life becomes better. That's the only way for me to know Allah is good to me. In other words, we've become materialistic even in our relationship with Allah. This relationship is supposed to be spiritual, and it itself has become, based on material parameters.
أوامره تهدينا وتنادينا للخير ينهانا عن كل طريق يأخذنا نحو الشر فالله رحيم وحليم يدعو دوما